I want someone to define success for me. I mean that. Okay, my glasses are crooked. I know. I sat on them. Define success for me, please. Because you want to know something? I was successful as far as I was concerned when I was working on sets. From 2003 to 2008, I made $20,000 a year. I was able to pay my own rent. I was paid my own way. And my crappy father in Arizona keeps insinuating that he was giving me money to pay my rent when he wasn't. We had a deal. He would pay for my private loans if I finished my master's. I would pay for the rest. And I told him, though, I would not pay for a dime of it if I had to be a lawyer. And I would not pay for a dime of it if I couldn't be on sets anymore. So you know what, people? What you have done? You have put me in a position where that man bastard knows that I'm going to be relying on him for the rest of my life because he knows I would never do anything with my law degree. And he knows I will not work for the government. And he knows I am not him. Anger issues? Yes, I'm angry. I have a right to be. I have the only reason that I fought to stay alive taken away from me by Patrick Dempsey and Eric Dane, and no one wants to believe it because they're celebrities. And they wouldn't give a shit about someone like me. After all, I walk behind their ass as a background artist. You want to know something, people? I worked my butt off for 5 years on those sets. 14-hour days while losing my breast to cancer, and I was happy. I don't need your money. I don't need your house and your cars and your crappy American dream. I was happy just going to sets, working minimum wage. I loved my life. My father knew. He knew that I didn't want to do anything else as long as that was a part of my life. I will never file a tax return because I will never fight to pay money because I don't want a steady job. I don't want to go to the same place every day and have security. I don't want security to keep saying, oh, God, call security, Laurie and Tull's here. She's a celebrity stalker. Ha, ha, ha. George Clooney wouldn't get me as a lover because I'm better than that, and I deserve better than a guy who changes his women every 2 years. And I voted for Obama, by the way. I actually have more respect for George Clooney than I do my father, because at least you know what you get with him. My mother keeps saying, nobody from California called us, Laura. Nobody from California called us. But then guess what? Then she says, well, your producer of ABS called us a few months ago. And then my father tells me last night that she's not my producer anymore. So I didn't sleep the entire night because I'm having nightmares every time I shut my eyes that ABS has been recast. What the hell is a producer in California doing calling my father when I'm a full-grown woman? How immature and unprofessional is that? And apparently, at first, my father said, oh, she was concerned about you. She was worried about you. Now I'm finding out that apparently I left some sort of messages on her. I left her messages or called her up and called her daughter. And I'm like, I'm not calling her daughter. I'm sorry, but I'm straight. I like men. Like I do, I'm sorry. And I only like men who are actors and in acting because I actually want to have a safe house. I don't want an NRA supporter jerk who's going to call me stupid and beat me up. I'm not into gay men. I want a man who likes the same things I do because I actually want to have a best friend. Oh, wow, that's a new concept, right? I'm not supposed to date a man because I actually like him. I'm only supposed to date a man if he's got enough money in the bank to pay for my kids, pay for half my rent, and basically take over for my father. Meanwhile, no one should be taking over my father anyways. I should have been left on set to take care of me. You idiots in the Republican Party have destroyed my life for that bastard of a father of mine who is so immature and so stuck on himself. He has to destroy everything that I've made and created for me because, after all, he apparently earned my college education, even though I went to college on a full scholarship. I never had any friends when I was in high school unless my parents approved of them because I wasn't allowed to. I was in their prison. I'm back to being in their prison, people. I'm back to being my father's property. And I am sick of it. He doesn't own me. You want to know something? I don't want to put up it. No, you want something? I want to know something. I am sick and tired of this. Mother just told me that apparently no one from California has called you. And yet you tell me my producer called you.
That was a long time ago.
It doesn't matter. I just found out about it because you've been teasing me, bullying me for months about it, insinuating stuff like, oh, you're a problem, Laura. Everyone knows you're a problem to everyone in California. You tell me that all of a sudden that she called me because she was concerned about me. Then last night you tell me that she called you because I was calling her daughter. I only called her daughter once before we shot ABS. What exactly did she say?
Did she tell you? You told me that she told you she was going to go to the police.
I didn't say that. I never said that.
You did.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Dad. Why the hell do you keep making this crap up? Every time I call you, it's something different. You mean you tell me that I got a letter from some employer about something, and I didn't say anything about that? How many people in California are you talking about behind my back?
Did she tell you she was going to go to the police?
No, I actually said I was going to go to the police on her.
No.
No, Dad, I didn't say that. What the hell? And if she went to the police, and I will file charges against her because I didn't do anything. I'm not a pedophile. What the hell? Did she think I want to sleep with her daughter?
Everybody just says you're crazy.
Everyone what?
What?
What did you say?
I said you're crazy.
No, you said something else. What did you say? Everyone says I'm crazy? Maybe because I have a father who's an NRA supporter and I can't stand him. I just want to be by myself and back on the sets. I want to be back on the sets and I want to be around actors because I like crazy people.
You can't get back on sets. They're not going to let you back on sets.
Who isn't going to let me back on sets? Who isn't going to let me back on set, Dad?
What?
Who isn't going to let me back on sets?
I don't know who it is, but they're not going to let you back on sets if they haven't let you back on sets for now.
You want to know something, Dad? I'm sick of this. You keep telling me they won't let you back on sets. They won't let you. And then when I turn to who's they, you won't tell me. I am sick of this. I either work on sets or I'm not going to work at all. A man who molested me gets his due work on sets, and I can't. You bastard! I have everything that I wanted in life taken away from you. You don't give a shit. I have a theater degree. I have a master's in performing arts management. I don't want to work with anybody but actors. I hate everyone in America but actors. I lost my life on sets. You monster. I hate you. Do you understand that? I never want you in my life. You pay. Well, then why the hell did Dad? What the hell? You tell me a few years ago that I need to sit down and plan everything in my life. Now you don't want to do a damn thing. Which is it, Dad? Because I get letters from Mom saying I have the right to make my decisions for myself. But then a few years ago, I didn't. And meanwhile, people are calling you behind my back. What?
You're a screw-up.
No, I am! Dad, I went to college on a full scholarship. You think I'm a screw-up because what? I'm not practicing law? I was never meant to be a lawyer. If I'm a screw-up, it's because you've been fucking with me my entire life. Trying to control me. Calling me behind my back. People are going to you behind my back because you work for the government. And yes, you did. My producer called me months ago, and you're finding out about it now?
Did they tell you to take some medicine that you wouldn't take it when they took you into the hospital?
I never said that to you either, so how many other people are you talking to? And frankly, Mom, Dad, Dad, they lied about putting me in the hospital. You know damn well I would never get a gun. I've always hated your guns. I've always hated your guns. I've always told you I want to burn them all in a big pile and burn them.
I don't care what you think. I'm tired of you.
I've been tired of you for the past 20 years.
Well, I'm not giving you any more money. I'm tired of you.
Well, you know what? I'm recording this all on camera so I can put it all on the web so everyone will know. You want to say that I'm crazy to my face? You have been doing that since I was 18 because I'm not the girl you wanted. I'm never going to be your little lawyer. I'm a vegan. I'm sorry. I'm never going to go to your Christian church because I don't want to be raped by a man and have him be my husband and slave. I am sick and tired of this. I was happy on sets. I was happy in production. I'd never be happy the rest of my life. I was intentionally tripped on a set and couldn't walk. And your wife basically tells me, oh, guess what? Now you have to give her what you love. Because you are so self-centered and so egotistical that the only thing you want is me worshiping the ground you walk on. My entire life is supposed to center around you and Mom. I'm not supposed to have friends that you don't know. I'm not supposed to have a life of my own. And above all else, I'm not supposed to have anyone love me. Because if I'm not capable of loving you guys, who hate everything that I love, who think that actors are stupid, who can't possibly understand who I am because the only thing you want is me me making a six-figure income, being stuck behind a desk for the rest of my life, hating my life because I'm only supposed to network with people who can make me money. I'm not supposed to like them. I'm supposed to pretend to be their friend so I can get cash from them. I'm not supposed to have a job I care about. And as for me taking medication, I didn't fucking need it. I don't give a shit about you two anymore. I don't respect you anymore because I went to college on a full scholarship and you've been acting like you paid for my rent from 2003 to 2008 when I was paying my own rent and have the bank records to prove it.